Well, it's the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. An exclamation came from down the hall.
"We have nothing for dessert."
Yeah, exactly that call. To it, somebody said in a reassuring voice,
"Don't worry, Taylor Cooks will sort it. What could possibly go wrong?"
Welcome back to Taylor Cooks. It's nearly Christmas now. We've got 3 days to go and we're looking at stuffing today. You can buy a packet, it'll be okay. You can make your packet special by adding things to it, and I'll tell you about that in a second. Or if you want to do it yourself, then you can. We look here at Taylor Cooks. We've got plenty of sage and various things in the garden. I'm going to make a sage onion stuffing from scratch for you, and it'll taste absolutely fabulous. It really will. You can always, if you're going to use a packet, just add some of this to it to bulk it out, or you can add apple and all sorts of things again to change the taste to it. You don't have to have what's in the packet. So let's get underway. Righto. So sage onion stuffing and a bit of sherry for the chef. Beautiful. Right, let's get our sage washed. Now we're not frying this, so we can wash it, nothing's going to splatter anywhere, so we get that out of the way and get that done. And the first things that I want to do really is to get some ingredients underway in the pan. Now the reason being with this, your sage will normally take, I don't know, half an hour or so, something along those lines, and some of the things that you're going to put in might not be cooked at that amount of time. And one of the first things that I want to put in is going to be some bacon. So I want to trim the fat off for the minute, don't need that. And then I want to make this into lardons. Like I said, with the other stage that you've bought from the shop, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you want to change the taste, just add a few things to it. So for example, you could add apples, as I mentioned before. Apples go great with pork, as you know. You can add lots of things to it. Christmassy things, you know. Cranberries, add cranberries to it. But let's get those on for the minute. Okay, so all this is softening down nicely. I'm just going to add some melted butter into it. That's going to help us to bind everything together. And also right now I've got the sage, which I'm only going to put in for a short amount of time. I just want it to release some of the oils that's there. It's softened, and by the time it's cooked, it's perfectly fine. I don't even remember the other episode that we did. We did these breadcrumbs from stale bread, and I said, it saves you buying them, and you've always got them in. All this does just keeps them completely dry. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use some of these to make our stuffing with. So I'll start off with about that amount first of all. We'll put our sage and onion in, complete with the juices. It tastes absolutely wonderful, it really is. And then we'll give it a mix. And what you'll find, that all the breadcrumbs will absorb all of the butter and the liquid. At this stage, add our little bit of hot water in there, and what we want are all the breadcrumbs to start to swell up. So a little bit more water needed. Right, so we can leave that for 20 minutes or so just to swell, and then we'll make it into wonderful stuffing into the oven. Right, still a bit warm. Just oil the bottom of the tray so it doesn't stick. Sage ball.